welcome back to Master Duel Masochist. If you don't know what we're doing here, we start off with 5 master packs, and every time we win, we open up a new pack. If you like what you're seeing, consider subscribing. And with that out of the way, let's do our summary from last time. So we pulled Angel of Blue Tears, which is an interesting option going forward. We pulled Performage Trapeze Magician, which I don't know how we're supposed to use. Probably we're not gonna use it at all. Actually, then I think Abysslacia, which is a good option for the future. It's an interesting option. We probably might even be able to use it someday, one day along the way. Hello, Sophia, how are you doing? Then we got a second backup secretary, which I wanted to try actually. Let's do it like this, right? So we have like two of each, so we have like a higher chance of throwing one of each. Then we got United We Stand, which goes hard. You know, it isn't like incredible or anything nowadays. Then we got Raikiri. I checked out the Blackwing pool, wasn't too crazy. So yeah, all right. And with that out of the way, I'm saying that a lot today apparently. I need to check the how far along we are. I guess we played Firelink, we're in plat 3. What do I want to do with that information? What deck do I want to play? Does the chat have any opinions? Because I am thinking. I am not sure. Mephi, you didn't even say hi, you only said Mephi. Sophia. I didn't even see it properly. I was like, not that it's bad or anything. I was, you know, being whimsical, as the kids would say. We could try to climb. I don't know if I want to climb though, because I get like upset when I try. I guess let's play Sun. Sun sucks right now because of like the banish stuff, but you know what? I'm gonna play Stun. Hi. Okay. Oh yeah, Stun that as well. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see how we fare today. You know, I had a lot of fun with Shadowverse yesterday, so I'm thinking about streaming it next week as well. But then again, you know, so I have to pull the Kitas on Black Banner. That's the thing I need to do. Trickstar Light Side. So it's Trickstar? Alright. Alright. Indina. You know what? This deck combos forever anyway. Let's check out some spoilers. New cards Pog Champing. I'm pogging out of my gourd. Alright. Sorry. My voice is weird. Full Speed Warrior, level 2 Wind Warrior effect. You can search for it with reinforcement. If this card is normal or special, some add 1 Junk Synchron or 1 Spell Trap that mentions Junk Warrior. I don't know which one there is honestly. Junk Synchron, alright. Oh, Junk Warrior is the level 2, right? Okay. You can use Full Speed Warrior once per turn. This doesn't seem too crazy because the search is nice, but besides that, oh my god, look at the Anchor Bolt Hedgehog. It goes crazy. We might just die, by the way. Might just get FTK'd, FYI. We control Junk Warrior, or a monster that mentions it, so this one mentions it, right? And this card is in your graveyard. Quick effect, special summon this in defense, it cannot for the rest of the turn, so you can't even get it on your opponent's turn, which is kind of a nice bonus. Alright. Junk Warrior Extreme. I think Junk Warrior is cool, so it's cool that, you know, it gets a retrain. It has been a while, right? I think there's only one Junk Warrior up until now. This card is Synchro Summon. You can special summon 2 or lower from your graveyard as possible, but they cannot activate their effects this turn. Also, you can only special once for the rest of the turn. Why? Like, we're not in the year 2014. Like, this, why? No, look at Junk Speedster. It lets you like get your whole deck, and then in this card you can banish this card special summon one Junk Synchro monster from this is treated as a Synchro summon. So I can attack and then what is this, man? Like Junk Fellows. At one Junk Synchron or okay, so you can does it need to like say warrior? I didn't. Yeah, alright, warrior. Yeah, okay, so you can get the Synchro Fellows. I don't think we're doing anything, by the way. I don't know how we even win, but let me do this spoilers though. At one Junk Synchron, Junk Warrior status dragon from your hand and discard one. You can banish this. The discard is good in this deck, by the way. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Target one Synchro monster you control. Decrease one level. Maybe you can normal summon one Synchro monster. So this card's good. I wish this card would read better, but it kind of doesn't. So in Junk on top prevent, yeah, right. It doesn't seem too crazy, or am I insane? All right, we can pop 2 here. Yeah, that's so weird. Like, you think to build in real life or in Master Duel? Which one you want to know? Dude, it would have been cool if they wouldn't have gotten like the nuts, but apparently they did get the nuts. Where do you mean, in paper or in Master Duel? Master Duel, all right. In Master Duel, I think Malice is really costly. Any of like the Visas decks are really costly, right? Let's just do this, you know. What can go wrong, right? I should have chained macro first, I guess. All right, great. I'm taking like 6 freaking million. Yeah, you probably got it. I get it. You probably have it. Oh no, it has 0 attack. No, what shall I do? Face up card on the field, destroy it. All right. But yeah, I think it's one of those decks, right? I'm taking like 600 more. Oh my god. Yeah, those should be like really costly, right? Oh, hero is actually really costly. Like, you need so many like URs for hero. Hero is really costly. Alright, you have lethal on board, I got it. Like, check hero out. Yeah, sure. I guess if we build like the new hero stuff, which one is really worth it? Malice. Malice. Like, every single one of them is like worth it, right? But except for hero maybe, but like Malice is by far the best right now, so like check it out. I should like net deck because I don't know what to play besides that. Right, so we play one of these, right? Alright, I guess you play like one of these, then you play like free underground. Malice, I don't know. I don't know the ratios. You can toggle like what's shown, right? Here, right? Yeah. Okay, let me net deck real quick. I just want to make a point. Malice. All right, let's see. So, free. Ooh, Cheshire. Cheshire ZSR. Obviously, it's like one less. Gold sarcophagus. Where is it? Called by Ash Blossom. Called by Ash Blossom. Check it out. Like, it's almost like fully you are the complete deck. Like one Malice in Underground, Malice in the Mirror. I'm talking to the Malice in the Mirror. That it doesn't play so many words. Alright. Do people play something else? Alright, yeah. Check the deck out. I think it will be like at least half of it is like yours. Like this is like the core, right? Okay, alright. This isn't the core, but yeah, okay. I guess you could say this is also kind of the core. The deck is like really costly. Yeah. So yeah, this one's probably the best deck right now. You probably, if you want to dump into something, you want to dump into that one. All right. Good. Let's go next duel. All right. So how many? Yeah, the junk support doesn't look good. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't get why it like special summon locks you, right? Because junk speeder does something like basically the same, right? And I'm going second again, man. And it doesn't lock you, right? So it's just weird. But yeah. Sometimes they do be designing weird cards. I should check out the subreddit. I didn't see like what people said to the new sport. Yu-Gi-Oh! If I probably search for junk. My Girl and Moye. I think I can break the board, so we're gonna watch it. Junk. Best thing to search for. Junk. Alright. Relevance. I think new is the best way of finding stuff, right? Stardust Dragons. More toxic than Firewall? I don't know, dude. You have to be kidding me. I'm not finding... Okay. New... I guess hot is better. Happy predictions. Go money. Does you say receive the worst protagonist support? I think people aren't happy. I'm gonna say people aren't happy with the new support. Alright, let's hope that they can't like get anything more like than the classic setup, then I should be able to do it. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It's like pretty apparent, like from reading a bit. Is there like anything insane you can cheat out? Probably not, right? It tries to be an FTK deck, I guess. You like attack and then you go into Junk Warrior. That's the idea. And then just try to finish him off. But you know, is that good? Not really, right? Okay, Protoss. I guess I can't steal the Protoss, right? Why not actually? Just Protoss barrier statue. Like the sicko I am. That's it. That's the board. You can't be serious. Alright, macro is fine against this deck. So I'm gonna... I could even just snatch steal this card, honestly. Pot. I guess we take the Golgonda. Oh my god, I'm Golgondaing out of my board, man. Sure. You're allowed to do that. I'm allowing it. Snatch steal the guy. I think they have like Golgonda. I think they have Sword Soul. Maybe they also have like Imperm, right? But do I care for the most part? Not really. They have two different types in the GUI now, and I will just call by one of them. What are they playing? Hi. I'm back. AO stun. Blackout. Probably blackout. Yeah. How are you doing? Are you doing good? Are you doing fine? Right. Yeah. We're just gonna play like Grandmaster Bear Statue beats. As soon as they like put like, I guess Golgonda does a lot here, kind of, right? You're good. That's nice to hear. You're good. All right. I'm just gonna flip the macro. You cannot stop me. I am Omega. You cannot stop me. I am subhuman. All right. I think like macro is good against this deck. I'm pretty sure. Like, except of course if they have big chunks on board, but like I don't see any big chunguses here. Big chungus. Big chungus. I'm so sorry. I'm always reminded of it, like when I say big chungus. I think like most people, or like at least Gage, which kind of infected the VTuber guys, I think say big bungus, but I started saying big chungus. How am I? I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm doing fine for the most part actually. Yeah, I can't be too, you know. If my girl and Moye are both drowning, you can catch my girl, funeral, something, battle phase. I think it's Golgonda Blackout, right? I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. I think it's Golgonda Blackout. That's why they did it. Like that was the idea. I think that's why they tried to. If my girl and Moye are both drowning, one sword soul, one's no. Are both drowning. You can catch me at my girl's funeral. Oh, I forgot about the if I can only save one part. Cross out. Okay. I see. Catch me at my girl's funeral. Revealing rims in my hand and summoning tokens to synchro into Shishio and adding Longyuan to my hand. A classic. A true classic. So it wasn't Blackout. Alright, Moye. I mean, Protoss is offline, right? At least there's that. They don't have like a second. Like, they don't have a battle phase. So I should be fine, I think. If I'm... Wait, no, we're fine, we're fine. I should have protected my card though, apparently. But I think it was smart, right? Because like Blackout gets like 2 cards out, right? No, it's maybe not smart, but I think I had to like play for it, right? Like so they can't black out my board. Like obviously like hindsight is 2020 and I should have just protected the card, but yeah. Okay, so okay, I mean, sure. We now are thinking if my girl and Moye, you know, you have a copy passer for this line. You don't even need to think. You know, summon tokens, synchron to Shishio, add Longyuan to your hand. They disconnect. No, right? Okay. Turn it to the hand. So they're gonna return Shishio? Sure. You can't banish it from the hand. I didn't know that. I thought it needed to be on board. Okay, so this is a Baron, unfortunately, right? I'm kind of screwed. Alright. Faksha, alright. So we know this one. Alright, like the macro is protected, right? Oh no, wait, it shuffled. Oh my god. The shuffle's really bad. There's like oh my god. If I like Raigeki this looks bad. I need to top deck Fissure. Right? Because like this card will be up if I don't top deck Fissure here. Man. Why do they have it like it's kind of custom, right? The hand was kind of custom. I thought this destroys. Shuffle back crazy. Hey, did you know? Mirror Jade is a worm, not a dragon. Now you know. This is the turn, by the way. Like, I don't see them not, you know. What else is it here to do? Like, yeah, that's what I'm asking myself as well. I need a stun card. Alright. Can I take the damage? I guess I have to. What kind of outs do I have against Protoss? This one's gone. This one's gone. This one doesn't work. This one works. This one's okay. I think I have to take the damage, right? So I can like flip the macro. I think that's the only out that I have. Like flipping the macro and hoping. No, I don't think so. I think I'm really screwed like in the situation. Like regardless, but fish on field. Banish. Can they? Card. There's a cost for Protoss. I guess we'll find out. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't even be surprised if they could, because you know, Protoss is a dumb card. Okay. One card your opponent controls. I have to say, I'm learning a lot of things. I thought this only bounces monsters. Big Chungus? Yeah. Okay, it's not a Baron. I'm dead though. Alright, yeah, whatever. I think honestly though, I'm gonna be honest, I think it didn't matter. Like Raigeki, their hand was good enough basically, right? Raigeki flip the card, they still go into the card, and then slowly but surely they get, I think it was still lethal actually, or am I insane? Right? They just basically show me they special summon the guy. The fire dude, right? Like they special summon Shishao, synchro into the Sinister Minister, special summon the Protoss and attack. Yeah. No, I think it was actually lethal even, right? Because it's like 2/9, 2/5. Plus the 12 from the Chungus. Not the Chungus, the Shishao. Right? It should be lethal. Or it was really close. Malice. I see you, opponent. I see you. I see your opponent. I see your style. That's cool. That's based. Yeah, this is my Masochist deck. Oh no, not my main Masochist deck. This is my I just want to yab and chill Masochist deck, you know, because I get really mad when I try to climb. You know. There's like games that you just lose, then there's like games that you win after like really climbing yourself back, and then there's the games that you should win, they top deck like gods, and then you lose and then you get like real mad. Yeah. This is good. Because you don't care. I don't. You're correct. The problem is though I don't have that many good like stun cards, or maybe I don't know any. I asked chat back then and then they gave me a few pointers, but I didn't have enough good stuff. But you're correct in theory. If you have like any pointers, then like what about this card? Can I use Dyna? I have a Dyna. It's in the deck. Yeah. Wait, I should flip like macro. What am I doing? 6 cards. Alright, the good thing is Unending Nightmare I could check. I know I don't have Unending Nightmare. I would play the card, I think, in a heartbeat. Alright, it's a deck that loses against the macro. They banish a tier. Maybe it was good that I waited. Yeah, they banished. Oh, they banished Shiren. Oh, there goes the name. That one. That I think that's Imperm. Okay. I think that's Imperm. I have every mistake in the deck. No, if I don't normal, Macrocosmos is still up. You don't, they're on 60 cards. But alright, I'll trust you, alright? I'll trust you. We outed the Seamare, baby. They're so dumb for it. We outed the Seamare. They didn't get any like window to do something, so we might be right, yeah. Alright, so we got rid of a Shiren, so they have like 1 Shiren left. The thing is they play Fenrir 100%, that would be an out, which they top decked here. Check it out, check it out. This one, this is a Fenrir. Check it out, play the card. Come on, Belts DZ. These nuts, come on, play the card. I know you, I know you're kind. You play 60 cards. What? Necroworld Banshee? What? Okay, I officially lost the plot. Zombie tier? What? What? Alright. They might have Imperm. Mizera comes back. I guess I should have known. To mill zombies into the graveyard? I see. I'm not gonna run out the barrier statue. I think that's a bit too frisky in this board state. I could go... I cannot do this. Yeah, alright. We're gonna beat over this, obviously. If they let me. Mizera in hand is insane. At least it is in Fenrir. Alright, there. I have a Clockwork Knight. I need to get it. Alright, sure. Zombie world. Continue to attack. No. Okay, so I will keep the bear statue back. I mean, as long as they don't have a great... The thing is, this shitty card comes back every turn. That's a problem. Oh, it needs to be banished from the graveyard. So if I can out it, it's outed. Alright. What's that? Gravekeeper's Trap. Add. Okay. They didn't use the effect, right? They didn't. That does nothing? Yeah, I figured. I figured. As soon as I read the first sentence, I was like, I think this doesn't do anything. Alright. Sure. I need an out. Here, right now. I guess Patchy in defense would do it. That defense. What the hell? Declare before their normal if this card's already... Look at their... If it was the declared card, send it to the graveyard. Alright. I swear to God. Dark Hole? Okay. It's a pot of duality. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it's a pot of duality. Give me the pot. Please don't show them the Patchy. Ash? No. Alright. I think I'm not gonna do any of these. I think I'm passing because, you know, I don't want to get memed on like randomly. So we put a macro to the bottom and a fissure. That's good. Okay. The good thing is they don't have a graveyard. The bad thing is I don't seem to draw out. So battle phase. Alright. Okay, we'll watch the replay after this. Hello, Pet of 7. What are you doing? Alright, so they will call a card. Ads. Oh damn, you got instantly ad pastured in the first half hour, which happens. I thought it was like 30 minutes, like instantly, but apparently like they just, if you come in late enough, they're like, yeah, no. I swear to God. Okay. I can flip this, right? And then the specials. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I learned how the card works. That's an out. I hope that they don't have any background. Okay, thankfully we got rid of that one. Every time. Yeah, unfortunate. They have earths, so I guess we run out the fire barrier statue. Alright. It's a zombie now. Okay. It's zombie tier. Thanks. That makes it a lot easier. Back from ads. Yeah, you got like ad memed on in the first half an hour. Right, let's get the pack and watch the replay that we got. Alright. How are you doing? Are you doing good? Are you doing fine? Are you doing like bad? Or are you like the most delayed person ever? It's crazy how many times I have seen that card specifically played in like the last, I think, 2 streams. People playing Primite. I swear to God. Alright. La Plamikla, you're doing good. Alright. Marince's Coral Triangle. Unfortunately, I have this card and you only play one. Libromancer Origin Story. Alright. I don't have that much Libro. Caius the Mega Monarch. Alright, what do you do? You can tribute this card by tributing one tribute summon. If this card is tribute summoned, which is most of the time, target one card on the field, banish it. If you do, inflict, so it's a Caius effect. Then, if it's a dark, banish all cards with the name from the hand. Dark. Okay. Okay. Sure. Had a frustrating moment getting by Cobalt in FF. I just played a bit FF7. FF7. What am I? FF14. You're good, I see. Yeah, I couldn't get into it. Yeah. And there's that. I tried to, you know, let you know that award-winning MMORPG FF14, level 23 until Heavensward. I tried it, but I kind of couldn't get into it. Yeah, this doesn't look too good. Like, the original story is good, but yeah. Alright. Award-winning Final Fantasy 14 Heavensward. Free completely until I don't know. Alright. First one. Against ZZZ. I hope their deck isn't as ZZZ as their name. Alright. Show me what you got, opponent, because I don't want to sleep. Oh, we have the tier. Fast forward. Alright. Alright, Golem Slop, Wedge Temple, get the two guys, then show, special summon guy, Dragon, Zombie Vampire, Milk for both players, special summon a card, we get the Keldo because we're obviously on a deck that needs the graveyard. Alright, we're turn zeroing them, it's like tier 0 meta, alright. Shiren. And then they actually Keldo, which is funny. Alright, unfortunate. Moon. Oh, Fiendsmith Slop. I think it's it looks like Fiendsmith Snake Eyes. Sequence, shuffle back free, Desiree, Fiendsmith in hand, get tracked, get Lurie, discard Lurie, special summon Lurie. I think I've said that like 16 million times at this point. Fusion summon Lacrima, alright. Get back to Greensmith for Hiking Caesar. Equip, that's a good board, and then we go for OSS. Snake Eyes Ash, get Poplar, special summon Poplar. Get yourself a field spell. Link of Poplar, alright. Scale the Poplar. Okay. Oh, we're not scaling Poplar, alright. Princess, send another Doom Dragon? Crazy. Oh, that's bad. It's still doable, but Nightmare Phoenix. Princess, Flambird, scale the IP. Negate, because why not? Appaloosa. Oh, this is when Appaloosa was still legal. Alright, this... It's also protected. Destruction protected. We send, and then we droplet. We send everything, and that triggers the tier limits. No, it's a cost, right? So it doesn't trigger. We add the Grief, attack position, Grief, Haveness trigger. They special summon that one. We get Kit Kalos, they IP for Little Knight. I don't know if those were the targets that I would have done, but alright. Super Poly. Oh damn. Like, now the card got sent by card effect, so it triggers, and then we do fire, so they cannot target their own cards. Send Shiren. This doesn't do anything because it's negated. By droplet for free, Kaleido Heart says go back to the deck. Then Nibiru. Oh no. But at least our token is like real big. But they get like 60 million material anyway. Then we get the Kaleido back. Activate the spell. They pop. They search for the oak. They searched for a second OSS. This was when OSS wasn't limited either. Back to Elements Kishtira, they scale the Diabellstar, Banish, Milfree, Greensmith for Lacrima, get Greensmith, Requiem for the Greensmith. Oh no, Lacrima, we can get Lacrima. Yeah, Lacrima, Mill, Detract. 2 for the sequence, we can fuse into Desiree, which we'll do. Then Link 2 for Agnum Day, we trigger the Desiree, sent that one, sent the other one. Get Desiree, equip the Agnum Day, equip, that's a lot of piercing. I think it's lethal, right? Yeah. Oh, they were on 4,000 anyway. Thanks for the replay. Some deck take public deck codes. I was doing the bad thing. I was doing job hunting logs as black mage. You need to tell me what that means, because for me that's like words, you know, that's a sentence which I can't like decipher. Some decks that I can give you a copy. Welcome, thanks for watching. No problem. Paid for it. All right. Real Monopoly money, you paid for it. All right. Real Monopoly money. All right. What do you mean by public deck? By deck lists. All right. We did the replay. We did our obligations, and now we'll do our other obligation, which is like the 4th word, the 5th word, and the 6th word in the stream's title. So yeah. You can also always give me no Puyoi, but you know, that's on you. I pulled 0 Kitas on black, by the way. I'm real pissed. Like on my private account, like I did like 270 pulls. 270 pulls. 270. Didn't get a single one. Miss John Sygams, ladies and gentlemen. Call you can post in the deck, man. I see. Yeah, I'm just playing like Masochist right now, though. So if you have like something where you're like, oh my god, format skipper. All right, you're gonna lose 1 turn, Bucko. All right. They're specialing. It's Malice. I know a Malice player when I see one. This one's on a budget. Yeah. Link decoder. Wait. Sure. So it's still negated, right? I should have waited probably for this one, but like they're playing it weird, so I think I'm gonna do this. They still can't. Did I click the wrong card? Oh no, it's an Earth. Okay, yeah. That was on me. I didn't pay attention. Splash Mage. Yeah, alright. This card's negated. Can set 1 Malice Trap. No, you cannot. So they get 2 for materials because I didn't like banish the Link decoder. That's their normal, right? So we stop the normal. Yeah, transcode. Yeah, this is like bad. Imagine if I could have like, you know, stopped this if I wouldn't be an idiot. Battle phase, sure. That doesn't do too much, thankfully. I can send the Bestial. I don't get it. No red ransom. I don't know what they do normally. I'm kind of happy about it. I skipped every single Malice combo that I have seen. So yeah. This is fine. The only problem is I might just, you know, explode next turn. You go ahead, opponent. Alright. So if they activate 2 effects before they do anything else, they're... Flash Mage. Alright. They're getting their Link 5. Banish 1 Malice, sure. So everything as expected. I hope they attack with the sprite. So everything negated right now. Fissure isn't that bad against this deck. Link 2, alright. Red Ransom, sure. Battle Phase, alright. I think this is a good board to get rid of. Signet. Discard a Signet. Dormouse. So they got a card for next turn. Sure. I just need... I don't know. Wallace. I guess I can set the card. I think we'll lose, but... Maybe, you know... something incredible happens. Who knows? Dude. Does this deck like have like a monopoly on being like the most obnoxious thing ever? Is that like, you know? Is it like its specialty? Dormouse, Dormouse trigger. Banish the White Rabbit. Special summon the White Rabbit. Wabbit gets negated. Alright. They link off because that's what they do. They link off for free. Transcode. Some of these triggered now. Only one? Really? Alright. Why doesn't this trigger, by the way? Ah, I see why. Alright. Give me Raigeki. Alt 5. I guess we set the call by and then try to snipe a White Wabbit. Maybe try to... Yeah, they will try to special summon something, right? Banish 1, sure. Marcher. Marcher. They get 1 back. What in the stun is this? It's just a bad stun deck. You know, it's a masochist deck, so it can't be good. But it is a stun deck. White Rabbit is negated. Yeah, they're going to beat me down. I need, like, Raigeki, right? Baldrake, is it lethal? It isn't lethal, no. This card... We're not doing that. We're staying negated, I'm sorry. The idea is, like, they want to banish the card, special summon it, and have lethal. This stops, like, 2 bodies. Okay. I still have a problem, though. And I have not seen any single full Malice combo, so... Give me Raigeki, please. Just Raigeki. Thank you. Alright, that one works as well. We will get rid of the transcode. Alright, there was something. My own card! Alright. Let's go next. We lose. They attack, then they attack. Then they just need another normal. Alright. Yeah, they had a March Air. Yeah, that was lethal. That was lethal. I don't need to, test it. I'm a bot. I don't believe you. I think you're playing like full power Malice. I think that's what you do. Who's with me on that one? So I was watching like one of my Kribo deck. There's an attempt deck. I'll look over it. Yeah, the Kolpa and the Cerner are kind of offline, but it's alright. Alright, we're gonna flip the Cosmos and just hope. 60 cards. 60 cards, huh? Get memed on. I hope they get memed on. Alright. I don't know if they get memed on. E-prep. I guess I'm gonna flip the power sync. If they like activate a card in the hand, right? So what do they add with pre-prep? Is my question. Okay, Illusion of Chaos. I figured. Illusion of Chaos trigger. Magician's Rod. Alright. They search for a spell trap. Circle. Circle. Alright, let's hope that the circle doesn't like find them anything, right? Dude, how do you do it in a 60 card deck, man? How do you do it in a 60 card deck? How do you do it? I think it's a dark, right? I'm gonna flip like the goes in. How do you do it in a 60 card deck? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Maybe I'm not cracked enough. I did this like for the off chance that the card that they summon is, a light, but I'm pretty sure it's a dark. At least the cards are negated, I guess. Battle phase. You cannot tell me that you're that. You're not greedy, right? You cannot tell me that you're that greedy. Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, they're gonna fusion summon. Get rid of at least a few cards, I guess. And they will get rid of my macro, unfortunately. Which is like the best card that I have on board right now. Yeah. Ball Drake and the Dark Magician. Is it the Gooner? Okay, the Gooner at least isn't like, a Dark Magician. I don't think I can out the Gooner though. Which is a problem. Like crazy that they whatever. I'm not gonna talk about it. Come on, negate the card. God damn it. The good thing is this is an act. Where were you last turn? Like, where were you? Yeah, we lose. Alright, let's play solid. Let's play solid. I've had enough. Let's play solid. Alright, let's change the deck. Where's the solid? Where is it? Here. I've had enough. We're playing solid. Okay. The problem with solid is like everything takes like 16 hours, but it's alright. Check me out, we're first. Alright. That's a good hand. We're going first at least. We can like do a lot. We want to like discard the Falco. I think we add Mir and don't special it. Where is it? Alright. Buffalo. I summoned the Buffalo. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Buffalo Joe. 1 and 2. Alright, they might have a nib. Or they're on a board break deck. I don't think I need to special it. No, I don't. I'm certain. Discard. Yeah, check me out. Can do a lot here actually. Discard the Jaguar, yeah. I don't need to special the Fel. Alright, what we're gonna do is Falco. And then this is a 4. We're gonna Mirror. Are we getting Nibiru? Not yet. Cool. Then these two. Wicked. This one. Wicked. Get rid of the Buffalo. Search for the 16th extender. And then we can go into this one. I guess we can end on like basically a really big board. We might have toggled off though. I think I'll play around Super Poly. Yeah, this will look insane, but I'm gonna play around Super Poly. I know this looks insane, but I know. I know. But I don't want to get Super Poly. Yeah. And then we're gonna end on PP as well. Alright, so I need to get Princess first, DP second was the order. Like DP second and pop the Princess. Alright. Yeah, this is the anti-Super Poly line. If I would have gone for Princess for Little Knight, then I could have like... The board is better, but I can't get Super Polyed on these two, right? And I don't want that because they're like really not passionate, like patient on my plays. So I really like this deck. You just fill up your graveyard and then you play from there. Special, yeah, sure. We suck against this deck. I think. They're gonna send Rhino. Trigger Rhino. Sure. Then they need to like banish a tier. Oh my god, that chain blocks it. That's unfortunate. Alright. Okay, let's hope that they don't hit anything. And they hit 2 cards. Great. Maybe there's a world. We suck in this matchup, by the way. It's really, really uncool. We negate that. I think negating is fine. The only problem is like that they basically get anything here, right? Now let's stop one of the fusions. You like the chain block on the freaking tier cash killed us. It's the Havness. Alright. It's fine. The problem is like the snow, man. Snow is such a problem. 2, really? For kit, right? I think they shouldn't have kitted here. I'm going to be honest. I think they shouldn't have kitted. I think they should have just went into Kaleido. Right? Or am I insane? They... What can they mill here? They could like get a Sharon to the hand. Meta noise, sure. You're screaming now, alright? So they're gonna mill 5. You're back, hey! Okay, so Fairtail Snow will be up. They're gonna mill like 8. I lied, they're gonna mill 11. I'm just gonna let them. There's like... I don't know. The thing is... The only thing that they could do here is like snow, right? That's like the idea. At least my idea. Alright, what did they mill? Nothing, right? Can draw 1. They could get their Fiendsmith stuff. They get the second Meta Noise, sure. The second one doesn't like scare me that much. They get the Havness, I guess. We just need to deal with the Fiendsmith package. If we can do that, we're fine. But we need to do it. I'm trying to think of like ways. So the Fiendsmith package is just in here to mill anyway, right? So they still have normal, by the way. And they draw 1 still. So they have 7 cards in hand. 10 out of 10. What are we milling here, though? This is my question. I think the roar was correct, by the way. To stop a fusion summon was correct. Like, we pop something, they plus still, right? So there's like no reason to pop the stuff. I would have stopped this. This was the best place to stop them if they wouldn't have like tier limits cash tier red. They're special summoning in the snow. I might... Alright. I think I'm gonna pop the Rhino. Unfortunately, we're not getting this card back. Havness. Sure. I will banish the Rhino, I think, is the plan. You got to be kidding me. Okay, Princess is offline. Sure. I mean, I'm done with this mill. is a problem. And they probably play a super poly, so it was correct to do the thing that I did. But we lose. We lose. Like, that mill broke my back. Great. 10 out of 10 moment. No. Dude, this is obnoxious. Let me guess you have a cult by in hand. They don't, alright. I might be dead though. They still haven't normaled. I just want to, you know, preface. I fucking hate this shit, man. I like, oh! It's just a bad matchup. I shouldn't be like too. But honestly though, like the one-off tier cash in their starting hand to, thankfully I 100% they had Super Volley. 100%. The one-off tier cash in their hand, you know, to chain block it, insane. I'm pretty sure they had multiple copies of Super Poly, by the way, in hand, so I played out correctly, but unfortunately for me, it didn't matter. I guess we're going second. Alright. I guess we have a draw. Alright. Let's see what they do. They sent 2 dragons. I guess it's... Okay, now you lost me. I don't know, like, okay, you sent Wyvern. So it's just the Gunnar deck. Perfect. The only problem for Gunnar, I guess I got a Droplet. Droplet deals with it, but... Alright, so they're just gonna, like, get that card, like... Okay. Can banish this card, special summon 1 Red Eyes, sure. That is a card. Let's hope that their like hand isn't good. I could just win here. My top deck wouldn't be that. Alright. I guess putting this to the back row is good, right? Special summon. I don't think we need to drop it. Do they have a fire? No. What can I do here? I guess I could like... I think this is better to get. It's like better on board, right? And then let's see if we can get an Ash out. This is 5k damage. Like, this isn't bad. I think this is good. I can't believe that they get like the best. I think that's a good start for this deck, but the first person who has like a good start that I see any people, like genuinely a good start, right? Like a combo start, that I see anybody in this deck play, you know, a coherent start, and you know, they break. The first like time, I can't believe it. It's crazy actually. Normally they just fandangle they threw their way through and just somehow get like a Dragoon up like turn 1. Alright. Substitute for any fusion monster. I mean, I can pop the card. I don't see a reason not to, actually. The longer I think about it. I mean, I know they have a fusion, right? So I guess I shouldn't have, but, you know. I guess I should have waited, actually, because they could have changed the card, their fusion card. So it was a mistake, to be honest. I should have popped it on, like, the declaration, right? Yeah, on the declaration of the spell card, so that was bad. If we're honest, that was just bad. I didn't think about, like, I always forget when a spell card, poly spell is like a quick spell. I always forget that for some reason, and then I play into it. Like, theoretically, yeah, no. All right, blast held by destiny is nice. Synchro overtake. This is fine, right? Yeah. All right, I need to be AFK for like 2 minutes. I will leave you for replay and we'll be back shortly. And yeah. Here, check out the Under 5 Festival. I don't want to check decks. I just want to play it. All right, we'll be back shortly. All right, I'm back. What is this? Naturia tier limits. I'm stealing this. All right, Naturia tier limits, huh? Interesting. Naturia tier limits. I mean, I see it. It makes sense. You mill your Naturia cards to the graveyard, have like a end port for tier limits, and then you get like the Naturia stuff back on the opponent's turn. I mean, it makes sense. I can see it. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. It really does sound cool. All right. What's the hand? I'm going second. Oh my god. I guess we have the versus. I don't want to play against versus. Oh, all right. They show Stake Your Soul and then they show me the Flambridge. What the hell? How? Like, where does that make sense? Okay, Xiao Long, but we already had a fire, so they show a fire. All right, it cannot be destroyed. Xiao Long, sure. We can special summon. Okay. Link off for the rock. If you smell what the rock is cooking, while you control, not sorry. All right, they add one. They add Razum back. All right, quick effect, add one from her deck. They show two fires. I still don't get the Flambridge. Don't take it the wrong way, but all right. So they need to show for a board clear. All right. I guess I will just try to play it out. Let's just force the summon, right? I think that's fine. We're like concerned with their board pop, right? So we know a... Wait, I think I'm gonna do this. Because they might need like the... I guess I can discard this. I discarded wrong. I'm an idiot. I knew I needed to discard the monster, but for some reason I didn't. So I think I want to add the Foxy, right? Negate. Alright, so they can obviously show me like one card from their hand. You know that. I can't believe that this card... Alright, whatever. We're playing with fire. Sometimes it just goes wrong. Alright, I wish I had the trap, but apparently... Oh, I also have this card. It gets better and better if you think about it. Alright. Ghost spell. So they have a fire in hand. So they had two different... I think this would have like added the third one, which would have been a dark. Yeah, so yeah. Happens. I also like still need to, you know, cut the video together. I really didn't have like any wish to do that whatsoever. Basically. Like the rough cut is done, but I need to do like some animations, right, and stuff like that. I need to do it this week, basically. I just want to like be done with it. And yeah, besides that, I was watching NL, and you know, he dropped like some truth, you know. I think I like talked about like people not getting my references and stuff, right, the last few streams. And then NL like hit with the... Sorry, I checked out something. NL hit with the classic, you know. He said, you know, I'm not making the references so people understand. I'm making them for myself. And then I was like, you know what? That's smart. That makes sense. That will be me now. I won't like ever think about like people not getting the references. I will just make them for myself. Maybe I misremember what he said, by the way, but you know, I will just cope. I will just cope. Like he said something to that degree, I think. Because I'm not sure if that was like specific thing that he said. Because I think after that he said, yeah, I want people to, you know, understand, like, find out the references later, you know. So I'm not quite sure. But, you know, I will cope. That's what he said. The Blue Eyes. We're going second. I cannot out Blue Eyes going second. This is like the big pro. I guess I could. The thing is, it's like Monster Negate, Omni Negate, Omni Negate, and Banish, you know. But only face up on the board. You know what? Let's go next. I'm not watching. I'm not watching this. I think the hand was fine, but I need to go first. Alright. Like, at least if they wouldn't, like, start with the, like, Primite Dragon, then I think there's, like, a good chance that I, like, find, like, maybe I can, like, Fandangle, right? I'm seeing that. I think this is, like, the 3rd time that I said that today. I don't even know why or how that, like, word now, like, is in my mind, but I guess it is. Maybe I could have found a way to do it, but mostly... No, I need to 1-for-1 this Maxi. So we'll try for it. Discard 1. Or special summon it, alright. Dark Supremacy. And shuffle them into the deck. Am I getting called by it? Sure, fine. I think Chaos Hunter is good against this deck, pretty sure. Evil Assault. Do they like play more than one Dark Supremacy? Like discarding it kinda is like signaling that, right? I need to call, but I'm pretty sure. All right. All right. Obnoxious, sure. A normal straight toss. Straight toss add. I don't know what they add. Dark Claw. Is it Dark Claw that they add here? That's like a good extender. Dusted Gold, sure. A Dusted Gold, add 1. Sure. Better Contact, alright. How do you open it, man? Like... Then they pop and then they can malicious? Alright. I need to be on for their turn. And then I also need a miracle. Let me guess, your last card is like fucking, I don't know. I guess I should have like waited for the fusion, but that it doesn't matter, right? Like they fusion Destiny special summon, and I'm still done. I guess I should have waited for it still, but I don't think it like changes that much. So we need to banish DP like on draw step. So they're hero locked. What are they gonna do? Plasma? Is that it? Toxic Bubble Man. Can they special it? I think they're dark hero monsters. Alright, they can special this one. So what is this? Is it Plasma? Did they just open Plasma as well? I guess so. Infernal Devicer. Is that favorite contact? Neos Lord. They add a Neos. So Toxic Bubble Man, Neos, unknown. Alright. Special summon the third malicious. Alright. Didn't they Dark Contact? No, they didn't. Yeah, alright. It's the Neos Lord, I guess. Where did the cards go to? Shuffle back? Yeah, alright. So they shuffle 2 back. So this guy is for some reason like real big. That's a really bad top deck. And we're gonna do this. You don't have a negate. You don't literally have this card again. You cannot tell me that you have that card again. Alright, they get a special summon. Just send away your opponent's creator. Take control of it. Alright. I don't know how we out this. They add the nuts, I guess. A card is special summoned. I don't know. I really don't know. This one wasn't triggered already? Really now? Alright. Can they... They can't get DP back. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it goes back to deck. Never mind. Yeah, it's fine. Foxy, I don't know what to do with Foxy, man. Like, I don't have a face-up card. And then I whiff. Wait. Okay. Like, I could have linked off, I guess. Yeah, right. This triggers now. This cannot be destroyed, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're done. We are done. Just pass on it. Come on. All right. Yeah, we should go next. So they opened the favorite contact as well. Hilarious. Fusion Destiny, favorite contact, and every other possible thing that they could want. And they go into DP for some reason. Alright, maybe they don't play a Shining Neos Wingman. I guess we're not lucky today. I guess we're just not lucky today. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, we're just not lucky. Opponents are like even more lucky than me, but like not even more. Like they just are playing like same people, but you know, it is what it is. Depends on what they do, right? What I play here. I think Droll. How good is Droll against deck? I think Chaos Hunter isn't that good. I guess it's fine against specifically. I don't think we're using Rage ever. Alright. So this card's offline. Yeah, Droll doesn't do a lot against it as well. Except, of course, if they do that. Moye. And the good thing is I can Droll here now. Because now Moye is offline, right? Dude, I swear to God, what is it with people opening like that? Like, extender, Moye. I can't fathom it, actually. This is insane. They still have Moye, by the way. And I still need to go for Baron. Dude, this pisses me off. But this is what I mean as well, by the way, with playing stun instead of this, like, the good deck, you know? Because, like, I need to interact and then I get pissed off, you know? Because, like, I don't think I did, like, anything specifically wrong. I cannot be like, oh yeah, they surely have a long one in hand, you know? Like, I'm like, alright, they want to special summon from deck, we need to stop the Ashna, right? Or not the Ashna, the other, both. And then, oh yeah, they're getting Moye, so I'm gonna, like, draw, and that's, like, literally the best thing I can do. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, it was correct, the places where I did the things. They just had it, you know, and how high are the chances that they managed to open a hand that just has everything they need to deal with it? Berserker, sure. I need Raigeki, I don't know what to say. Then I want to push the Baron back and then... Okay. They just full comboed. They just straight up full comboed. Alright. Yeah, no, this pisses me off a bit. I'm gonna be honest. I just... Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter ultimately, but... I'm still getting mad. It still pisses me off. It's just this, like, alright, you know, I'm like trying to think. And then they just open it, you know. They didn't even add, like, long ones, so I could have been like, oh, this is a weird ad, right? So I couldn't even, like, they just had it, and it was like 3 cards left. Alright. Circle. What do I want to get? I guess I want to get the Foxy, normal Foxy. Do I search? I think I do search. I think I have enough extenders. Never punished, always greedy. Mir. Special summon Mir. Then, like, link off the Foxy. Doesn't matter, I try to think about it, but it doesn't matter. Alright. And then it depends on the deck, which silver bullet we're gonna use, right? This doesn't do anything. I guess we might as well go for the princess. Yeah, and then if they Nibiru, at least the princess is up on their turn, right? With the weasel. Like if push comes to shove. People stop playing Imperm, I feel like. Thankfully. I haven't seen Imperm in a long... Like, okay, no, that's a lie. I saw Imperm today. You still see Imperm, but it got less. It got less. Like, 1-for-1 hand trapping people isn't like that good. I think you'd rather play like... it depends, I guess. Like, I feel like people like start playing dominance traps. They can support it instead of Imperm. And then like lingering floodgates, right? That's basically how the game goes right now. Yeah, even I got like Effect Whaler in here. Crazy, right? Hero lives. Sure. Droplet. Alright. -1 yourself, King. Never let people tell you what to do. Alright. Can add 1 change at 1 hero. I think I want to stop that actually. I mean, sure they get a hero, but I don't want them to have like the card that like really screws me over, right? So the macro needs to go. Discard 1. Take 1 evil hero. Alright. The good thing is, like, I will just discard everything and hopefully this does it. Like, it's the same setup. Look at them have, like, the perfect 2 spells in their hand as well. This is an ignition. Alright. I think I'll even Chaos Hunter. And discard the Weasel. Okay, so Malicious is offline. This guy's offline. It isn't offline, but they don't send anything. We're gonna play around Super Poly. They might like play it. Alright, sure. You're gonna add. I think I'm gonna droll. The chance that they add more is low, but there's a chance, right? So, especially if they add that one. And now I like okie dokie them. Yeah. That was insane. I'm gonna be honest, that was an insane ad. But you know, this is exactly what should have happened the last freaking game. Is this enough? It is enough. Alright. Yeah, no. Alright. So what do we know? I don't know. I forgot what they added. I just forgot what they added. Right. The thing is, why didn't Shadow Mist activate? Is what I want to know. Is it like 1 effect per turn? Then it was even smarter actually. Yeah, alright, it's 1 effect per turn. So yeah, like I can't give them this card. Or like this card, I guess. Because this is like legitimately like backbreaking for me. Yeah. Oh yeah, they added this one, and this one needs to discard to add even more. So we were just, you know, fine. Yeah, like that's the thing though. Normally they lose against Droll. So it pisses me off that they didn't. I drolled them the game before that, right? Alright, let's see. No, I didn't. Right? Yeah, I didn't roll them. Wind Up Shark. This is the second copy, by the way. I think the last 3 episodes. Alright, I mean, we got a quote-unquote good pack today. Unfortunately, nothing good was in there. So, yeah. Man, I wish I could, like, get, like, something crazy. So I can go like, oh my god, PogChamp, PogChamp. Can you believe it? If you could be somebody, if you could believe it, Naruto. And, you know, like that, exactly. Exactly like that. But unfortunately for me, we're not getting anything. Not getting shit. This is a hard hand. I think we'll Diabellstar discard Spinny, right? Because Spinny, like, doesn't care. Trigger the Diabellstar. Let's chain. Add one solid. Alright, I think I'm gonna add Foxy, trigger Foxy. I don't have a normal summon, so we are allowed to do this. Yeah. Foxy, trigger Foxy, they might nib. They're thinking on this. Yeah. Give me the weasel. Thank you. No spin yet. I think I could like keep these two, right? So Ash, alright. That's fine. I'm gonna link these two off to your Ash. Alright, let's see. The upset thing is I think my setup's still good, you know. I might be insane, but I think it's still good. Alright. Like, it's not perfect, that's for sure, but it's like fine. The princess is up, we have a mistake. There's like obviously a lot of stuff that clears, but if we can stick it, you know, then I think I'm happy. I could even end on a Little Knight. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just end on a Little Knight. Oh, that's cool. I could have like done Gossip Shadow here. I think this one's better because it's like more specific. All right. Okay, yeah, I can see with Spinny, we have like more possibilities to go into Gossip Shadow, which I would like to do. But yeah, we need like Terror Top, I think, and Gazelle. If we get like one of those two, it gets like a lot easier. Like Terror Top, get Tekatomborg, overlay, and then like play the rest of my turn. It's unfortunate. I think they're Malice. I'm fine with that one. That's fine. I think they're on Blue Eyes. There's no way they go Battle Phase, right? Like, even if they do, like... Bright Starter. Base Salaman, Great Chad. Kind of. Kind of. I'm playing like Masochist, so the deck is a bit worse. Can add one. How are you doing, Mouth Washburn? Are you doing good? Alright. Stopping this part of the combo here. That's your pet deck? I see, I see. It's a fun deck. Alright. Red. They need to overlay, right? Yeah, they need to overlay. Gigantic. That's like 2 materials. We're gonna like pop that. Alright. Let's see. So, we got rid of red, blue effect. Gigantic is no more. They will probably beat over Little Knight, but they will not get anything out of it, right? So, I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, I cannot add as well. I shouldn't forget that. I could like link off Link, Pop. I think I have Lethal. Alright. So this summon doesn't like really matter. Okay. I will read the chat. Let me like quickly, you know, resolve the board first. Let's special summon this one. I don't know why. Just let's do it. Link off for 1. I could even go for like the freaky play, but I think I want this quick one. Target. I'm giving you this one. Look how nice I am. You're even getting a monster. That's a good draw. Alright. Let's hope that they don't like have Nib. This is lethal. Alright. Okay, yeah, no. After flipping mistake, it was over. I kinda had it. I kinda knew it. You build Math Mag, take a break from Memento, and play something new in ladder. How good is Math Mag after the, you know, the unlimit? Probably like fine. You can proc another Pirate, crash the Weasel. Yeah, I could have. That's true. I could have. All right. Let's get the pack. I really want a Gazelle. I really want a Gazelle, man. I think it's overdue. I want a Gazelle. I want a Gazelle. It could be an SR. That could be a Gazelle. If we believe, it could be. It really could be. I'm believing. I'm believing. Who the hell is Socket Roll, man? Who the hell is Socket Roll? Who are you even? I bet this guy's like wanted in like 3 states at least. Nobody knows who he is. At least in 3 states. Nobody has seen that guy on a dueling board ever. But maybe it's an SR. I am an appliance. I'm a main and I love Socket Roll. It's the best card. I don't care. I don't care about you. I don't care. I don't care. I wanted a Gazelle. Not your card. That's your card, not mine. Alright. Defense fine. Falco. I guess I'll start with a link off. Then we search. Stone Fool. Funny name. Let's go convert her. Convert her into Wicked. Then let's get the secretary out. Oh, they have. What do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4. It cannot be Nib. Bald Drake? Sure. Alright. I think it's Malice. But I also feel like I say that with every freaking deck that I see. Unfortunately, I want to banish the card. I think I have to banish Falco. Unfortunately. Which I don't love. I think I will play it safe and against Whaler. The chances are low that they have a Whaler. But I will play around it. Because, you know, if they have a Whaler and I haven't played around it, I will be mad. Like, I could, like, call by, I guess, but... Also, this plays around Nib as well, because then we can set up Princess at least, right? That feels nice. Okay, so... This is a bit of a problem, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, so I think... So we're gonna get the Omni. And call by is alright, I guess, but okay. I want them to link the Baldrake off. You can't tribute one light or dark, so it just is, you know, they can't just tribute one of their malices. I need to wait until this is off board. So if they had a second Bestial, I would have known that, right? I would have known that, yeah. Yeah, I cut the Bestials. That kind of feels fine, because I think they have banish one monster and negate that monster's effects. Sure. Dormouse. I'm fine with that. You trigger the Dormouse. Oh shit, they haven't normaled yet. True. But that's like fine, right? So we cycled through one Malice already. That one. That two. Put some Malice traps, I guess. I have Lethal is the problem, but... And I want to go for it, but, you know. Alright. I think I need to go for it. I'm going to be honest. So Baldrake is offline. I'm gonna add. From your deck. So they're gonna get a link. That's insane. That is insane. EB11, alright? Like, this was up no matter what I play, right? Alright. Show me, Cryptor. Target one of your banished Malice monsters. There is none. So that's cool. So Baldrake is up. I think that's pretty uncool, actually. I need to do this. What's the last card? There's someone that's banished or in your graveyard. I need to let this go. I kind of realize. There's a problem because if I like stop this, right? Yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem. Because Dormouse vanishes. They didn't trigger the card. Let me think then. Alright. I mean, this is lethal, right? goes to the graveyard. I beat over this one. So if they would have banished the Malice monster, they were fine, right? I'm not crazy. Is this quick? It's exactly. I didn't even realize. All right. Malice who, man? Malice who? I won against Malice without like the silver bullets. I would have almost lost if I just didn't want to activate any effects. I was really scared. I'm gonna be honest. All right. Malice who? Who is this Malice? Who are they? Bring them to me. I don't care about them. I'll show them who's boss. Malice who? My win rate against Malice is like isn't high. I'm going to be honest. I think I'm like on 30% or something, or 20, but it's I think 25 more than I thought it was gonna be. And we still don't get anything good, like not even a good, like a rare or like a common. It's just duplicates, 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 and none of them are good enough to, you know, that you want to play them. So yeah. All right. I'm not gonna do like long, right? I don't want to do like a long stream, but like this is just, you know, me like despairing. I'm just despairing right now, man. All right. Yeah, this hand's bad. We might just give up. Yeah, no, I'm not playing against that with this hand. Like even if it's not like a good deck and it bricks, like I don't care. Like my hand sucks like big time, man. Like, see, Konami, this is what you did. This is what you did. Look at this poor like Snake Eyes player. They're like, no, I'm not gonna let my favorite deck go. And then they start playing Eva, man. They're playing Eva. DD Sprite. Poor thing. So, why are we playing those cards, by the way? To send them off to Viner? Banishing one face-up monster control. You banish... This was a U deck. I'm really thankful that I just gave up. I wouldn't have liked to, you know, watch that. All right. Bruce Cockburn. Bruce Cockburn is posting in this chat. So real for that. He is so real for that, actually. Kind of feel with him. Alrighty. I'm a circle. I'm legend. Sure you are, buddy. Sure you are. You know what legends do? They give up. You absolute legend. You just give up after the first thing I do. Alright, let's see if this absolute legend gives up. Am I fine with that? I'm actually pretty happy with that. And I just keep the call by. Am I actually? They might have like another hand trap that screws me over. But then again, I think it doesn't change much. Maybe they stop like, I don't know. This absolute legend might stop like my search for the Bailing's field spell. I hope. Please be an absolute legend. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just, you know. Oh my god, they're actually an absolute legend. Alright. I think we're fine. It's like 4 cards against like... What do you have still, man? Imperm? Like a second one? They could have changed that there, pretty sure. Alright, it's something. Maxi? Okay, I guess I have to stop my own Maxi. Because, you know, I'd like the combo here. It is what it is. We can't, like... We can't... Yeah. What can you do here, right? You know, now you might be like, didn't you call like the... You didn't think it could have been a maxi? Yeah, because they would have like shotgunned it normally, man. Like, all right. They might be an absolute legend. Hold out. Are they an absolute legend? I think they're an absolute legend. Wait. I think they are actually. Or they are not. Like, this is taking a long time. Alright, let's see. Are they an absolute no, they're not. God damn it, dude. I mean, this is the best we can do, obviously. They could have a call by, and I might be screwed. Mimi goal, sure. I think I'm screwed, by the way. All right. Two cards left. It's that one. All right. All right. I want to flip this, right? Doesn't like flipping it give me lethal? It doesn't, but it might give me something close to lethal, so we're gonna take it. Yeah, they might have called by, that would be like a disaster, but then they get like, what is this? Room? You're gonna Mimigal Room? Really? You're gonna like flip your own card down again? I mean, sure. Be my guest. Like this is optional, right? They're gonna flip their own card down. Here, have a full loss. All right, that works that way, I guess. I guess I'm just gonna pop this one because it has like flip effects, right? Don't be called by. One Mimigal spell trap, sure. I think I'm really close to lethal. Yeah, you get the dungeon. I'm scared of this one. Use Bailing's effect. Do I think so? No, I don't think I need that. I guess it's better against call by, so it might have been a mistake. Yeah, I should have like used the effect now that I think about it. A second imperm. That's crazy. All right. I'm gonna normal summon Maxi. All right. Unfortunately, like, she's offline now, but I think this card is better in like most situations. All right, your turn. I misplayed it. I should have just like used it. The thing is, I wasn't thinking of a second imperm because if they had like the second imperm, they would have used it on my turn. They might have like top decked it, but yeah, dungeon. All right, add one Mimicool, sure. Master. Master, alright. Has enough attack power, I can't believe it. I think I need to Little Knight. Because I cannot lose a Little Knight. Yeah. Like the moment I lose a Little Knight, I guess I should have played around like the second imperm. The thing is, the chances were really low. Is the problem. So, you know, obviously I was thinking to myself, there's no way in hell that they will have like the imperm. I can like Lance here, right? Oh, I cannot. I cannot normal summon, alright. Sure. End phase, so we're gonna do this. I cannot let them beat over my stuff, obviously. Alright. That's a good one. Okay. I didn't know that worked that way, but but it makes sense. I just didn't think about it. I'm losing right now to myself. I just want to like specify that. I just need any fire monster, then I'm fine. I should beat over and then, yeah. I had them on checkmate basically. I should have just used the effect. In your main phase, you can add one Mimicool. Let's go next. Honestly, an absolute legend didn't give up, and that's the problem. But I misplayed like on like 2 different occasions. I should have just called out the cult by man and not the cult by the imperm. But you know, like in my mind, I'm like, if they have the second imperm, right? If they have it, then they would have used it like 16 eons ago. As it turns out, they just didn't, or they top decked it. But I should have played around it. I think I even talked about it. Kinda. I was like, yeah. But I think I talked about cult by. But I should have just used the effect and then just relinked. And then I think I had the game unlocked. But yeah, it's on me. Mite-chan? No, is it Mite? I think it isn't Mite. Alright, I think we're not doing anything against this deck. Let's go next. You know, we have a hard time with back row going second. Talking about that, I think I should get a Feather Duster. I think I deserve it. I really deserve a Feather Duster or like a Lightning Storm. I think I have given Konami enough money so that they could give me those things. Personally. Honestly. Genuinely. All right. Yeah, I don't know. For a loss. Dude, the last duel is on me, man. That feels bad. Can I please just full loss? Is that possible? Is it branded? Dude, it's branded. Discard at Fiendsmith, sure. Alright. So they add the tract, alright. So that doesn't special summon yet. They add Lurie. Dude, I'm so sick of this combo. I can't watch this anymore. Alright, special summon Lurie. Link off Lurie. I draw a card. Special summon. I draw a card. Mill, and then I don't draw. 2 cards is good. Right? 2 cards is good. Requiem. Draw. Perfect. That's a good card to draw as well. Oh, dude. How many bricks do I even have in this deck that happens so often? Like 1, 2, 3, right? Nowadays. 3 bricks and I still like permanently get that stuff. They had it in... Alright. Why? You even played around it, man. Oh, okay. I guess our opponent, one could say, they were an absolute legend. All right, let's get the pack. I can't. I'm not gonna comment on the absolute legend. But yeah. I don't know, he just managed to say it in such a way that just makes my skin crawl, but yeah. Alright. Equation. It's insane that I didn't have this card, by the way. I kind of realized I didn't have this card. At least that's a good card. At least that's a card that I'm like, I could play this in Math Mech if I ever were to play Math Mech. Oh, like Silent Mining. I want the Silent. You know what? No, I'm gonna keep it simple. I want the Castor Ogre. Today, I want it today, and I want it now. And all my homies will be like happy for me. They will be like, Mafia, I can't believe a Castor Ogre and a Moon Mirror Shield 3 times, both of them in the same pack. And I'm like, yeah, dude, can you imagine it? Like, my uncle at Konami, like, you know, manipulated the RNG so that happens. Oh my god, Mafia. But doesn't that like completely compromise the sanctity of your Masochist run if you just can like manipulate numbers? Wouldn't that make it like really scary? Like it could mean like that everybody, like every pull that you get is manipulated, and that you had like any luck that would like destroy every single short. And I would like, don't tell it to anybody, dude. I'm in big trouble if you tell that. That's like really bad. That cannot happen, dude. That really can't happen. If that were to happen, I'm in big trouble. Don't tell it anyone. And you're like, but Meppy, you could also pay me the $200 so I can gacha roll myself. Citizen Black, if you know what I mean. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking asshole. I can't believe that you would do that. All right, let me get my PayPal. All right, let's see. Mafia, I can't believe Cashier and Moon 3 times. Crazy, right? Insane. How could that happen? You know what also happened? That's crazy. We were playing against freaking Raid Raptor, right? Do I want to play this out? I don't think so. Without any hand traps, you lose, right? Oh my god, guys. It's a Brave Strix. Maybe they just lose the plot. Maybe they just start drooling while they combo. Everything could happen. Everything could happen. Everything's on the table. You want it to, you know? Alright, I'm not gonna. I just, let's go next. I want good cards. I want at least one card that I can put on a thumbnail today. And guess what? I got 0. I got 0. How should I like put cards on like a thumbnail if everything I get is like bad, right? That cannot happen. We cannot let that happen. And I think, frankly, we'd all be so lucky, you know, that we could like have like cards that we could put on thumbnails. But I'm not that lucky, and that's like kind of sad, really. All right. Sometimes I speak in British accent. I don't know how it happens, but you know, I said really, and you know, like that's like now I fumbled it, but like the North English really, I can't. Now it's not natural. Now I'm like fumbling it, but yeah. All right. Show me what you got, man. I think I'm all right. While they are thinking. Let's check out new cards. PogChamp. What did they? Malice? Hold up. This is easy actually. This match is pretty easy. What did they? Main phase if the card's banished. Link off. Yeah, I wanted to give up, but I'm like, wait, this is a weird starter, right? All right. So, let's get to winning. Depends on their hand traps, I guess, but this hand's really good. Spinny goes hard. Come on, hand trap. Hand trap. Come on, hit me. Perfect. Thank you. All right. That's, by the way, I think the worst one to do. You know, okay, if the other person doesn't have an extender, I guess it's fine, but what do you have here still, man? All right, I'm gonna spin you first. Get it into the graveyard. Bring the main phase if this card is in your hand. Alright, that's not the quick effect. Alright, what do they have? Maxi? Could it be Maxi? That would be insane, right? What hand trap is there that does something here? I guess Veiler? What is better here? I think oh, I know what it is. It's a bestial. Alright. Which means they will stop my wicket. No, wicket is as a cost, right? I'm pretty sure wicket is as a cost. Yeah. Alright. So they need to do the bestial now. But I think this is literally the last moment. Yeah. Alright. Wicked. And if they lose their trigger now, we know, right? Oh no, that's not the last moment. They could like still do it after I get rid of the wicked. That's the only like problem. I'm pretty sure, by the way, it's a bestial. So that's kind of, yeah, it's a bestial. So it's any bestial and the last card here. Alright. I wish I could banish this one, but I cannot. So maybe I should have... No, it doesn't matter, right? Because I started with the lady, so it didn't matter. Alright. So we're gonna do the long combo. And the long combo is... the reason for it is pretty easy. I get like enough stuff to deal with their two bodies, right? Yeah. This might be a Nibiru still, by the way, but... I cannot, like, you know... be sure. It's a Bestial, yeah. It's the best Bestial. I win though, right? We get the Will. So, let me think. We're gonna Raigeki here. They're gonna send my Phoenix. Yeah, pretty sure. This is lethal. 100%. Alright, if this is... I guess if this is like... There is ways how this isn't lethal, but I will go for it. I cannot like not try to go for lethal against a Malice player. Alright. And then it's Weasel, yeah. Weasel. Link it off. Trigger the Weasel. Give them the 0 attack guy. Trigger my princess. And then this is lethal. I hope that it isn't freaking Nib. The problem with Nib would be, right? Like if you think about it, like I could just Fusion Destiny, get rid of the Nib, and then we are like on top deck mode. But this deck pluses off like on everything, so it would be really hard to deal with this stuff. I think the best thing would be, I hope that they can't like get past the, what is the card called? Not Mirror Mage, Splash Mage. Like can't like extend past the Splash Mage. Timaeus, Knight of Destiny, wow. Turbo Rocket, wow. Crazy cards. Alright. So what do we hope for here? A UR, please. Oh my god, we got an upgrade. Give me Ogre, man. Just give me Ogre. The chances aren't that low for Ogre. Okay, the chances are low, but like relatively, they're not low. Parametal foes, Azortless. Base, destroy it, except during the can target, destroy it. So this happens, right? Because of the archetype. But it's a fusion. Some if this card is fusion from X-Ray, you can target one card and shuffle 2 pens back. Destroy the card. That's like really costly. I feel like if this card is destroyed, place it in your pendulum zone. Alright, I see. Okay. Is it like a resource loop with it? Alright. Guess kinda. We don't have Alcahest. We don't have Electromite, which is probably like the most important card. And the second most important card, which is the fusion, we also don't have. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go for one more win. One more win. I got one more in me. Alright, I just hope. Okay, so I'm second. I might just give up here. I just might give up here. Depends on my hand, really. I said it like really North British again, like really. But, you know. And then it just fizzles. Then I can't say it again. Alright, show me what you got, dude. I'm waiting on that. Like, the hand's questionable, but... Like, the interesting thing is... Oh, it's a stun deck. About, like, the Malice player, I think... I need to check their deck list, because I think they had combo. So what's happening here? Arima, the Wicked Warden... Tribute 1, draw 1. It's that one. I need to hit something foxy, I guess. The position. Then again, maybe it's like smart to just foxy pop the lair, right? I think, yeah. No, that's the play. No. What do I discard? The will? I think the will is a bad discard though. I think I discard the sanctuary. Okay. I think I discard the sanctuary. Called by? This can't take that long. Alright. So they draw one. I think I'll just do like Little Knight. Ring of Destruction. Okay. Sure. I'm fine with Ring of Destruction. I have to pass here though. Is the only problem, right? Alright. I think this situation is questionable, but we might be able to like stop them with mistake. That doesn't add, right? That draws. I have to give it to him. Yeah, draw. I think they add stuff. I'm pretty sure, but apparently they're on the... You could also just like get it twice, you know, twice. I can pop it again though. It also depends on the thing that I draw, which how good like the pop gets. Yeah, basically that. Set Tua. Activate on that thing. Set 3. So they draw 2. One of them. This could be like all of them could be like new draws, right? That's a problem. All right. Roar is good, but I think I have to do it. I could like discard Roar, I guess. Like Will could be like lethal, that's why. We got rid of the second one, baby. Okay. Okay. Sure. Garura, alright. Alright. I'm gonna push this card back. And, you know, like denying the draw is pretty good here. Okay, normal backup secretary. Am I allowed to do anything here? Thank you. That's so nice of you. Alright, so... We're protected. I will, like, Will get... Foxy. I get Lil Knight. Do I have a fire? No, they don't. Alright. Let's... I don't want to get Book of Moon. There's a high chance that they have Book of Moon back there. But, you know, then again, I think they wouldn't... They don't have a target, so they couldn't Book of Moon, so yeah. I can't banish this one. So the Little Knight is safe, right? Let's see. Imperm? I think I'm fine with Imperm. Like, if they, like, -2 for the Little Knight, I'm fine with it. This is like a Ring of Destruction again. Alright. What is this card? Crush card. Sure. I'd love to do that. This one. I guess they don't like banish. Sure, that's fine. That's so interesting that they play Crush Card Virus. Yeah, the idea is to, you know, Lair of Darkness Crush Card Virus me. That's the deck. That's it. Alright, good. That's a good draw. Do I have Lethal by chance? I don't think so. Get this one. This is like 4K, right? Bailings. Shuffle back. I guess one Bailings, right? So we can like keep the motor going. I could like even Wicked, right? That's so interesting. I think this is like the most amount of damage. Then again, I think Wicked Search is pretty good, right? And the clock doesn't like really change. Yeah, I think let's go for it. Maybe it's a mistake. Ash Blossom. And it was a mistake. Alright, yeah. Alright, so we like thinned our deck a bit. We got the DP. We triggered the Wicked. Then get rid of the Dark Monster. Or Light, rather. Search for the Weasel for next turn. And then... yeah, like this is... basically, if I don't go for Wicked there... yeah, it's like a weird situation, right? So... if I don't... I need to go for the Wicked first. I thought about like attacking. Is there any way? Not really, so... we're gonna do this. Also, like, having Weasel in hand means that... this guy's up again. End phase, trigger. I think this deck has a lot of problems against DP. Oh no, Blazing Mirror Force. The interesting thing is their hand, right? This is like lethal with DP, right? Yeah. Alright, yeah, no. No chance. They had no chance. Like at the end, I mean. Also, me getting like the Foxy start against that deck is pretty good as well. Can't like understate that, right? Popping their meme card twice is pretty good for us. Like, it's not like you know what I mean by meme. It's kind of cheesy, right? But it's still a good card. It's basically a and it's Thunder King Ryo. That's a good card. We're not playing it, but it's a good card. I can't be too mad about like a Thunder King Ryo. Ryo is like, you know, an all-star. I don't hate the Ryo. Ryo, like, is cool. He's a cool guy. I think I could like go and drink some beers with Ryo, and then Ryo would be like, "Dude, I don't have any hands. Could you like help me?" And then, I'd care his face, look him deep in the eyes, take the beer into my hand, and then give him a little sip, and then slowly put it down again and say, "Sure, bro. Of course, for you, everything." Um, and yeah, that's Thunder King Ryo, man. You gotta help the people around you. Oh look, I have a field spell playset for Flu, which does. I have this card even in Royal. Can't believe it. All right. So, what did we get today? We got Origin Story. I might use this as a thumbnail because it looks cool. It looks cool. Looks a bit like a artwork from a Trigger series. Coral Triangle. We gotta follow. I don't see it yet. Your favorite Canadian. I'm going to guess, okay? You're from Canada. Thanks for following. I'm going to guess you're from Canada. All right, Princess Coral Triangle. That goes to 11, whatever. What gave it away? I don't know. I'm just an empath, I just feel it. I just feel people, you know what I mean? I just kind of, I knew kind of, I don't know if it makes sense. But I knew I'm an empath. Yeah. So we got Caius. I'm not that much of an empath. I can't say from which province you're from, but province, right? But I knew that you were Canadian. I think that's good enough, personally. Caius, the Mega Monarch. Then we got Louise again. I think this is the second time that I say that in the last two streams. Synchro Overtake, which is fine. Second Blast Out by Destiny. I could fetch for this in the lab deck. Maybe it's time, but then again, yeah. Oh, okay, we have now a playset of the old Blackwing card. Sure. A second socket roll. Alright. Then this guy is called Metaboglobster. Well then, man, you should really get a new one. I think you can change your name if your parents basically bullied you. Alright. Equation. Good card. Crazy that it took this long. Resortless. We have 6 of these. 5, sorry. 5, sorry. I saw the wrong cards. I just count together the wrong cards. Alright. Roxroad Dragon and my bro, Thunder King Ryo. Good card. Alright. Let's chat a bit and then... What do I want to check out? New art mage cards? I guess. Alright. Let me get the music going. And then... Yeah. Alright, let's do the card spoilers. Then let me tell you real quick what we're gonna do tomorrow. And then, let's just end the stream. Maybe we'll raid. I don't know. If I can find somebody good to raid. Alright, let's check out the new art. Oh. Art mage cards. I always want to say art magia because of, the old spoilers, but it's art mage. Alright, Fearlize Overdrive. Quick play. So I don't know what the problem with the archetype is. Like, I guess they don't have enough stuff to, like, really go off right now. I guess that's it. But yeah. The thing with lore archetypes is, while, like, the first wave might look bad, they will eventually become good. We saw this often enough. Like, it always happens. Like, think about, like, Snake Eyes, where Snake Eyes became like good after the second wave with Poplar. Think about like Branded, where they eventually became good with SP, I think. Yeah. All right. So Fearalize Overdrive, quick play. Use each effect once. Target one Medius to pure in your graveyard or banishment. Special summon it. So you can get your Medius back during your main phase. You can banish this from your graveyard. So it's not like one effect. So you can do this instantly. Target one face-up monster you control. Declare a level. Becomes a declared level. I don't know what you would need the second effect for. Uh, Art Mage Movement Lineage. So what happened with like the girl? Apparently nothing. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusions. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, special so it's like going second card, one from your defense position with a different name from cards you control. Alright. So I can play into it and extend with it. That's nice. I don't know if I want to play this, but if this card is sent to the graveyard to activate, so it's from your banishment to your hand. I don't know if the second effect is that good, but maybe they need it. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it. You can use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. You cannot special some monster from the extra deck, except fusion monsters. Target one monster opponent's graveyard, return one mage control to the hand, and if you do special summon it to your field, but its effects are negated. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one spell from your graveyard or banishment. So this one's better, obviously. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem too crazy. I don't know if it's what they need. Maybe it is. Maybe it is like exactly what they need, and I just don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it doesn't seem too good, honestly. All right. Let's do like the quick. The voice of Weevil died. There's a tribute stream from Yu-Gi-Oh! Official. All right. Didn't know that. Damn. That's kind of sad. All right. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow, earlier this time. And if earlier, I mean actually earlier, like 1 hour. I will like at 2. I think I'll be back at 2 p.m. Central European time. And yeah, that's about it, right? And next week I know what I'm gonna do already, so yeah. That's about it. Okay, I'm checking out like if there's like anybody to raid. I'll just do like a quick scroll. Quick scroll. Anybody seem easy to raid for me? I can't speak Japanese, you know, I can't do that, but all right, let's finish it here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow, and yeah, up until then, bye.